Ding. Speaking of the time for, um, actually, you know what? One. I got a story that leads into it first.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to hear a little something?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Sure.
Don't set the bar low. So for the first time in well over a decade, um, I have gotten the "Have you accepted Jesus into your heart?" speech from a
Mm.
total stranger.
Oh. But you love
Yeah,
talking
this
to
is not.
strangers.
Yes and no. I mean,
Depends on the stranger.
I didn't enjoy necessarily this conversation, but I also let her talk out her piece. So
Anthony's
this
like
was like
Madonna.
Thursday.
He only likes speaking to beautiful strangers.
I was gonna save that. I was waiting for my moment. Go ahead.
Wow.
Pass.
It's like the one Madonna song I know.
I was like, out of everything the woman has done, you pull the Austin Powers 2 song.
Because it's Austin Powers.
Because of Austin Powers, yeah.
I mean, granted, I think it's one of her better songs, but that's just wild, man. All right, carry on.
All right. So last Thursday, I'm at the grocery store getting some food and whatnot, and it dawned on me with the cold weather, and now that we're past Halloween, it is now officially Nog season. So I'm gonna get myself my first Nog of the year, and I'm excited about this. So I'm cruising back. I get over, and in the whole dairy section of the Vons near me is kind of a little cubby. It's not very big.
Yeah, your Vons is
There's
really
just kind of a U path to get in and out. So I go in. There's this nice, nice looking older woman on the other side, very grandmotherly looking, and she is coming towards me on the left, and I'm going on the right, and I am looking at the Nog, and she just comes into my view. So we catch eyes for a second. I give the smile with my eyes because we're wearing masks and whatnot. And maybe because I slowed down and stopped because she was now in the way of me and Nog, she thought now might be a good time to talk to me. So so she comments on, like what small talk is now. Oh, how crazy is this world we're in? This is
God.
This is post-election pre-results.
Mm.
So, yeah, because it was Thursday.
Okay.
So post-election pre-results.
I thought you were talking about right now.
Results until Saturday.
No.
Yeah, sorry. Go on.
Listen, I know who won. I'm not trying to fight facts.
80% of Americans agree.
Yeah. So I'm just being polite and whatnot, and I'm kind of looking past her. I don't want to come off as rude or a dick or insensitive. This might be the most contact with another person that she has all day. Like she's an old lady. I bet she lives with some cats, and that's her life.
No,
so
that's
whatever.
you, Anthony. That's you.
Oh fuck! It was like looking into a mirror, y'all. A cat hair covered mirror. So I'm kind of like, we have the carts kind of like side by side, and I'm trying to make just these subtle moves that I kind of want to get around to the Nog, but she doesn't move. And then for an unprovoked reason, because it pretty much always is, at least in my experience, she just asks me, have you accepted Jesus Christ into your heart and as your Lord and Savior?
Just say yes and get your Nog.
I've done that before, in which case they had follow-up questions like they were interrogating me. Like I've given that, and they asked, "Oh, what church do you go to?" Like, shit.
You watch it on TV because of social distancing.
The church. Mind your fucking business.
That's
Let
true.
me
That
get
could have
to
worked.
that eggnog.
because in this moment I could say a firm no, in which case I'm going to get this speech anyway. I can say yes, and now I'm in a Jesus conversation with this woman. Or what I ended up saying without any real forethought, other than like, ah, shit, I don't know what to say,
without any real
is
forethought, other than like, ah, shit, I don't know what to say.
without. I was a little vague. I don't think I said not really, or I think I said not as much as I should. I'm like, okay, this seems vague enough. Still a lie, but she don't know. Half a truth is, still better than no truth. And she just starts going in and telling me like, oh, how much better life is with your reassurance that God loves you, and this in stressful times you can always look to the Lord. And I'm just kind of nodding and like making that well-trained retail small talk where you just nod because you're stuck with a customer
Yeah.
who's talking your ear off, and you just have to kind of nod. It makes sounds every once in a while,
Yeah.
so they know that you're not on loop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I got it.
Eh, Until eventually, and like realistically, this exchange probably only goes maybe 3 minutes, which is 2.5 minutes longer than I wanted it to ever go. But again, I don't want to be rude to this nice old lady. She has nothing mean to say to me or about me. She's not critiquing me. She's just in her way. She's wanting to make my life better out of her own generosity. And that's fine for her. It's just not what I want. That's not the life I'm going to live.
Yeah.
Uh, so eventually, because she's not moving, there's kind of a break in her pitch for the Lord to me. And I just take the chance to kind of just slip in, lean, and reach around her cart to grab my nog and just say, okay, well, I got to keep going. Thank you, though. Have a good night. And she takes the cue and just kind of nods. And then I spend the next 20 minutes trying to avoid her
That happened.
because she's still in this store.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get caught up again in this. I've learned my lesson. I was there longer than I should have. Maybe I should have been more direct or upfront.
Absolutely.
But that's the past.
Yeah.
The present now is look down every aisle first before going down. Check the corners just to see if maybe I don't need mac and cheese this week. I did have one brief exchange where I was stuck in line, and she came by, and I just gave her the nice little head nod and whatnot. But
you just give her this.
This has not. Metal. But this has not happened to me in well over 10 years. I don't know why. I don't know what possessed this woman out of all the other holy rollers I've come
Demons.
into. I mean, mine are pretty well in check. I'm taking medication for it. I don't know what her problem is.
Not enough.
my only hypothesis, my vague theory is we're out of our Halloween season. I still have black nails. This is the only common thing between then and now. When I would get this on a more regular basis is the painted nails. Maybe she caught an eye, and so clearly I am some kind of sinner, being a male and all that, wearing nail polish. Clearly I need to get good with God, and she was just the holy soldier to do it to me.
That's what they all think.
They do all think. And for the most part, like I don't ever like get mad at any of them. They are being kind in their way. Like I've never had
that's the key word there, in their way.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, if this
Yes.
woman if you were injured on the side of the street though, she probably wouldn't stop to help you.
I mean, if she's a good Christian woman, she would.
Right,
But
she gonna
here's
lecture
the
you
thing.
about it though.
What is a good Christian? What is a good Christian?
I don't know The
The
rules have
fries?
gotten real muddy in America lately.
Exactly.
We were talking before you
Um,
came on the podcast, real quick, Anthony. You finish your
Yeah.
story in a second, but on this subject, I was telling Jordan and Stephanie I happened to be looking at the news, and one of the Hansons had a massive meltdown online today, talking about how he doesn't understand how someone has the rights to cancel his family's holiday. As a good Christian man, he should be able to have Thanksgiving and Christmas without the government telling him he can't have it. No, Scott, the Hansons of Bop.
Yeah.
So,
So Steph, in the
Ba-da-ba.
90s,
yeah,
Ooh.
but you talking about like the Christian thing made me think of that, like just like okay. I mean, I don't think anyone was telling him not to have Christmas.
Yeah.
yeah, no
No one is.
no
Yeah.
one's stopping.
But he seems to think the government is. So anyway,
Yeah.
sorry, that's made me think
Yeah.
of that when you were going on about your religious.
No, I
faith.
get it, and I'm pretty much out of story at that point. I got my nog. The battle was won. I had a sweet vanilla-y, spicy noggy drink that night in celebration. So good,
Attaboy.
Jordan.
This sounds delicious, actually.
It does
Oh
not
man,
sound delicious.
it is delicious. It was heavenly, I dare say.
The pumpkin. I enjoy the pumpkin one a lot as well.
I haven't had a pumpkin
I
eggnog.
don't think I've had that either.
Ooh.
Maybe I
Ooh.
should do that this year. Maybe I should like really go on a nog extravaganza.
A nog
Well, it's a
venture.
Sounds delicious. Please tell us about it so I could try it.
Yeah.
The Southern Comfort is the one I would suggest if you're going to go any alcohol.
Ooh.
I'm not a big fan of alcohol in the nog. I feel it pollutes the nog.
I thought
Well,
that's
I
agree,
I
but
thought
I'm
that's
just
what, that's
saying,
what
if
people
you
did
just-
though.
Yeah. They put rum, right?
I mean, alcoholics do.
I agree with you. I think it undermines the purity of the goodness of the nog, but the vanilla
Yeah.
spice and the pumpkin are excellent, and you should definitely try
Okay.
those.
The SoCo brand makes those.
I mean, I get whatever's cheap.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna get the SoCo brand, but all they had was the Lucerin or whatever the store brand name is.
Right.
Ramon
Still ain't mad
suggests
at it.
Ramon suggests the
That's-
12 days of nog.
I mean, I'll go to the 20 days nog if I can find 20 different, worthwhile brands or flavors.
Oh, a nog party.
We
Steph,
can't have
you
nog
said you had a
parties.
story.
I imagined it as like, someone buys a bunch of different nogs and separates them in little containers and puts them in a nice Ziploc bag and drops them off to people so we could all try it together from the safety of our own homes.
That sounds
But
like
on
a
a
fun
party.
thing you guys can do.
I still like thinking back to Jordan's reaction when we made him try knock on the podcast. And his first reaction was, "Why is it so thick?" It's the first words out of his mouth.
Delicious.
I still stand by that question.
I mean,
I mean, it's not a bad question.
it's not a bad question. Yep.
It's valid. The answer is because it's delicious and it coats better that way.
Uh-huh.
I think that last part
Yeah,
is
not
subjective.
thick with 2 C's. 3 C's, Scott says.
Yeah.
So, Stephanie, you said you had a story this week.
Yeah. I'll try to not make it long.
She says,
Does
taking
it
the
have-
longest pause in the world.
Well, because I'm trying to think, because I did that story to a coworker today to tell her what happened, and I tried to think about how long I was talking for. That way I don't spend a long time trying to explain what happened, because I take the long scenic route of stories. But basically, on Saturday, I decided that I really wanted to get bread. So
Okay.
I drove over to a bakery to get some delicious pandesal
Ooh.
that I love so much.
So we get
And
some fancy ass bread. No Wonder Bread for you.
yeah, no, I went to I went to the Jamae Bakery. But yeah, I go there, I pay for my stuff, I go back to my car, I eat it I'm like in my car just eating for like 10 minutes. And then I
I've been there, girl.
decide, oh,
Wait,
I feel
question.
like I'm gonna yes.
You went to a bakery,
Yes.
and then got bread,
Mhm.
and then ate the bread in the car.
Yeah, because I was hungry.
You and me have never been closer than right now.
There you go. Perfect. So I drive over, so I wanted to go to 7-Eleven because I was specifically looking for
Now you're thirsty
G
after
Fuel.
all this bread.
the G Fuel energy drinks because I really wanted to try it. And I really wanted to get the Sonic one if they had that in stock. So I go in there, I'm walking around, I see the drinks I want to get.
Hedgehog or drive-through?
Hedgehog.
Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Put a pin.
Sonic
put
the
a pin-
Hedgehog drive? Or
Yeah.
Sonic the drive-through?
Put a pin in
Oh,
Sonic
the
when
hedgehog.
we come back around.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, yeah, I was looking at the drinks and then I was like, oh, I haven't gotten an iced coffee in a while. So I tried to get me an iced coffee. Anyways, I go up to the register, I try to pay, and I don't have my wallet. And I'm just like,
Oh no.
where the hell is my
I know where
wallet?
this story's going.
Yeah. If you followed me, you would have known that I posted stuff about it.
Oh yeah.
So-
Did you find any of your shit?
Huh?
Did you find any of your shit?
Oh, I'll
we'll-
get
we'll
there.
get
It'll
there.
be-
Quit jumping to the
Okay.
end.
it'll-
Quit
it'll-
jumping to the end.
I was just helping. Apparently, we're on the journey to Mount Doom, according to Shane, and I just thought that was fucking funny.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, so I tell the register guy, like, hey, I think my wallet's in the car. Can you just hold this for me? And I'm gonna go check the car real quick. So I go over to my car. I'm looking in the front seat. I can't find it. I'm looking in the passenger seat. I'm like being I guess I'm frantically looking around. I was being hysterical.
Sure.
I was already like,
That's
shit, where
valid.
the fuck is my ID? And where's my wallet, basically? Because it's in a little card, like, ID holder. And it didn't hit me then, but coincidentally, there was a group there's like a group of 5 guys, like younger teens,
Burgers?
like 2 cars away from me. And they're like coincidentally laughing and staring at me as I'm frantically looking for my stuff. So I'm just kind of like, you see it happening, but then you're thinking so much about everything that it might not even be about you.
Yeah, more
So-
important things right
Yeah,
now.
so it
Still
sucks.
probably wasn't about you.
Yeah. So I was just like, what the fuck? Anyways, I go back in and I'm just like, hey, I don't have my wallet. I'm sorry, I can't pay for this stuff. Yeah, I was just like, I'm sorry. But I already got a nice coffee and the dude could tell that I was clearly upset. And it was just like, coffee's on me. Don't worry about it. Just try to look for your stuff.
Good dude.
I was like, okay. So I
Well, that's
left.
not-
Yeah. So I left. I went back to the parking lot of the bakery, and by now it's pouring. So I'm looking around and I'm just like, my wallet is either on the ground floating somewhere or it's just gone. Like, that's one of the things. So I walk back into the bakery. I asked the lady, hey, did anyone turn in a wallet? Nothing. So I walk back out. I walk in the parking lot looking again. I started to go to every single store on that lot to ask if anyone turned in a wallet. I even flagged down security who was walking around if anyone turned in a wallet. Yes.
Can I jump in real quick?
Yes.
I just want to know, Jordan, I assume you know how this ends.
Yeah.
I'm curious, Leland and chat, do we think this story has a Steph as fuck ending? Or do we think like this is gonna resolve itself like it does for normal people?
I don't
Leland?
know how that answer would go. And I
I
can't
feel-
even think of what a step
Well, we're gonna find out.
thing would be.
I'm just curious.
I feel that's insultive to her.
It's fine. I'm
Steph-
always the joke. It's okay.
No. By Stephanie, he means like there's a plot twist coming.
I don't mean to.
Oh yeah. No.
I'm not trying. I don't mean to belittle you, but your stories tend to have like insane twists or like the most endearing of like moments. And I'm curious, do we think that's going to happen, or is it just going to be like, finally I found it, it was here, which doesn't make for a great ending of a story, but I'm just kind of curious
Steph, continue
what
the
everyone
story.
else thinks, just letting them participate.
yeah.
Steph, don't
That
answer.
is
Continue the story.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, so it's not there. I drive back to 7-Eleven and I go to the guy again and ask if anyone turned it in, and of course that's a no. And then he walks with me around the store again just to see the areas I was at. I leave my phone number there. I go back to the bakery, ask one more time, leave my phone number there, and then I just go straight home and had a very shitty rest of the Saturday. So I
sorry.
can't. It's okay. I called everything that I needed to call, like within the 30 minutes of me realizing what happened, because that's all it was, a 30-minute window. So I closed, or what is it? I locked my my bank account. I locked my Venmo card. But like everything in my wallet was like a passport card, my insurance card, my driver's license, expired driver's license, like just all the stuff is in there. So I'm like, dude, that's my whole life. I can't do anything because apparently also banks are closed on the weekends fully now. Like not even Saturdays they're open.
You know, I didn't think
Or
about
at least
that.
my bank isn't. I was
I don't
talking
go to banks. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, apparently Saturday they just made closed.
Anthony
Oh,
hides
that's
all his
lame.
money in
Yeah.
his mattress.
So
That's why it's so tall.
yeah.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's
so
also covered with cat hair.
Cat hair
So,
and
like-
dash.
And
The
that
Anthony
religious
Silva story.
lady.
Jesus Christ.
That's how I keep Jordan out of there.
It's true. I'll get it one day though. Coming for you.
Eh.
Oh, I didn't want to interrupt.
No, you can. We're done.
Okay. I was like, I'm just gonna keep talking over people, so I was just gonna wait. Yeah, no, so can't do anything. Sundays can't go anywhere I want to go. And anyways, Monday comes. Yes,
What places were you trying to go?
I was gonna donate blood.
Okay, you're very just altruistic. Just continue your story.
Yeah, so then Monday happens, and I'm just like, okay, I gotta go to the DMV, gotta get all my crap done. So I go to the DMV in El Cajon because I have no money on me. So my aunt has to take me. The line was behind the building. You can't set an appointment because they're too far out. And then I tried to do like a pre-application thing for the real ID, and for whatever reason online it kept erroring out during my application. I've even given my information to a friend to do, and it still errored out, so I know it wasn't just me. Anyways, get my driver's license, so that's coming in the mail. All my cards that I already canceled are already coming in the mail. And then I'm on like a long call with the passport people to report my stolen passport card. I rush, still make it to work 4 hours, but within an hour of getting into work, my roommate messages me that someone returned my wallet.
Oh, that's good.
So it's good. It was just like I still had to pay a bunch of money for other stuff, but it's fine because at least I have everything.
All that stuff sucks.
Yeah. So
Was money in it?
no. There's
they
no
stole
cash.
Well,
It was just the cards.
there money in
but
it
they were
to
already
begin with?
canceled. Huh?
I mean, I guess.
Did it
my
have
question
money in
was-
it when it was lost?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so
Just the
everything
cards.
was returned as it should have been.
Yeah, with everything in it.
Where was it at?
See, that's the thing. So a nice gentleman who didn't speak English dropped it off to my roommate and just said it was
Oh.
on the street.
He probably found
Like-
it at Jamaica. Like,
Probably. I mean, I would like to believe that someone else found it first, realized they couldn't do anything with it, and then just trashed it. and then I feel like he eventually found it and turned it in the day that he got it. That's what I would like to believe.
Or it was just on the ground and he picked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
Occam's razor.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, because everyone was saying, like, if they had it the day that I lost it, like,
Mm-hmm.
they held on to it. They never turned it in at all.
Oh, yeah, because it doesn't get turned in, or it doesn't get dropped off until the next day.
Yeah, until like 1 p.m. on Monday. And I lost it at 10 a.m. Saturday. Yeah.
That's
And there
kind
was
of
a lot of
suspiciously long
rain.
time for a wallet to sit.
Yeah. It wasn't
Oh,
wet.
was it like
It wasn't soaked or dirty
Well, I
or
mean-
anything like that.
Okay.
Weird.
Yeah.
It is weird, but
Really
at least you got your
confused.
wallet back, you know?
Yeah, but it was such a headache to go through. That is the worst.
Oh yeah, it totally sucks. I've
It's
done
the
it a
freaking
couple
worst.
times. Like the worst thing these days, like it used to be like order a new bank card, get a new driver's license, like maybe a couple little things. But now
Yeah.
that like now you got to change the Hulu banking information, and then for
Yeah.
Netflix, and then for this, and then for that, all your online stuff. Like
Oh,
you got to
yeah.
go through so many websites when you change your bank card number. It's such a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. I forgot all that crap too. Yeah.
But at least
They'll remind you.
yeah, whichever things you forgot to change, you'll get the email telling you, "Hey,
Yeah.
this didn't work. What's going on?"
Yeah,
But
that's
watch out for the
true.
scam ones. Like,
Yeah, that's freaking awful. But yeah, that's all good. So I'm fine now. It was just
Well, that's good.
that is good.
like a complete freaking headache.
Yeah.
It was horrible. It was really bad. And
Uh,
you know me, I'm very dramatic. It was as bad as you think it was.
yes, yes, it was.
It
Leland,
was very
you
So-
told us to put a pin in Sonic.
I watched the movie.
What'd you think?
How'd you like it?
Fuck those people. That movie was so goddamn good. It was
Right?
upsetting.
It's a really
It's
good
super
movie.
fun.
It's way better than it has
has-
any right to be.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I may have teared up when he died.
Yeah.
But I have questions.
Yes,
What the fuck is a Tails and why do I care?
Tails is Sonic's sidekick. He shows up
All right,
originally
that's
in
what Scott
Sonic
said.
2, and he's been in everyone's heart since then. His name is Miles
Bitch, where were
Tails
you in
Prower.
1992?
Bitch, I didn't play Sonic. I was a Mario kid.
You were just unaware of Sega at all?
I thought their commercials were disgusting, so I didn't play their games.
What
Well,
was disgusting about
yeah,
it?
what was
It
disgusting?
was that, remember,
Is it
it
'cause
was
of
the
Booger
fat
Man?
guy. The fat guy took his stomach and he squished it and said Sega. And that stuck with me.
Oh yeah, I remember
forever.
that. I remember that.
Also, like, they didn't have no games I wanted to play. I didn't understand what the fuck a Sonic was.
He's a
but a
hedgehog
Mario,
that
I
goes
understood.
fast.
He's like
Yeah,
a Mario,
it was-
but better.
He's like a Mario, but
Hey,
they go
leave
fast.
Mario alone.
He can't throw things, so that, that's not cool.
He doesn't need to throw things. He turns
No,
into a
but he can-
buzzsaw.
Well,
Yeah.
I know that now. Why are you coming at me about Sega? Like, who give a fuck? It's 35 years later.
I give a fuck. I was a Sega kid.
Well, good for you.
You coming at you talking like my life wasn't relevant.
I don't think I said that at all. You're the one that always chooses the wrong platform.
Yeah.
Clearly, you were doing it then.
It's true. You just ended up being a Sega kid.
Do I need to check in? Did I? Damn it! Was
No,
I
I
wrong
just-
there too?
Yes, you are definitely wrong in the Sega
Really,
Nintendo
though?
era.
I didn't know. I know that.
My Mortal Kombat had blood.
Scott was like,
One
well,
second.
he's a fox with two tails. That's why he's called Tails. It's like, yeah, I got that. But what's
Yeah.
his mission? Like, I wanted to know.
And the tails spin like a propeller and let him fly. Don't ask about
I-
the anatomy.
Yes, his
I
real
saw-
name is
no.
Miles Prower. You know, miles per hour.
Are you serious?
Yes, that's his actual name, Miles Tails Prower.
Right there.
Like the fact that I can't punch you.
Sorry. My bad.
No worries, Steph.
Okay.
But like,
I got a
listen,
text
you
message
didn't-
that my
Jordan
roommate's
didn't
been
make
food.
it up.
Oh, go ahead.
I guess my question. So a
Jordan
sequel's-
didn't make it up. He just says it every time he can.
No, I know. So clearly there's going to be a sequel because it made a lot of money actually.
Oh yeah.
So like, okay, so does Tails have a backstory in the game
Yes.
that explain why the fuck he's there? Like, I guess I felt like June Diane, Anthony. I was like, what's his mission? Like, why is he there? Like, I got really hung
He's
up
the
on like, what's
Luigi
his
of the
thing?
game.
So here's the thing.
He's just Mario for player 2. Like, it's like-
So here's the thing. Sonic never comes to the human world until Sonic Adventure. So but this time they're like, you know what? Let's just put him in America because reasons.
Sure.
Yeah, and the only reason why Tails
Put
is
him in that same town from Red Dawn.
yes, Green Hills, Montana, where the fuck they were. Because the first level of Sonic 2 is Green Hill Zone. Anyway, so Tails is a genius. He's basically the Donatello of the Sonic universe.
okay.
That's why he has a little thing to track Sonic, and he figured out how to teleport to America.
I was really disappointed.
At one point,
Yeah, Anthony?
Is he frozen?
no. Somebody, I think my internet might be real fucked up. Everything's got a real bad lag on it.
Oh.
But since I'm talking anyway, at what point did Tails become the tech guy?
Sonic 3.
Okay, so quickly.
Yeah, because at the beginning of Sonic 3,
it-
he's flying a plane.
Okay, well, two things. I was disappointed
Good point.
that the owl in the first section of the movie wasn't there anymore because she looked real badass. And I was like,
Yeah.
I want to hang out with armored up owl. And then second, I see Scott put something in the chat. What the fuck is a Knuckles?
So Knuckles, no, here's what you do. Leland, have you ever had to draw human Knuckles before?
Yes.
So, have you ever
I'm
had to
confused.
have you
Where are you
ever
going with this?
have you ever had to look up a picture of human Knuckles for reference on Google?
No.
Do me a favor
Should
right
I?
now. Open up a browser and type in search for Knuckles
Right here.
because you're trying to find,
Okay.
human Knuckles. So, and for backstory, Knuckles is another character from the Sonic universe, introduced in Sonic 3. He starts off as an antagonist, but eventually he becomes friends with Sonic, and they have fun adventures together. He's a red echidna. I was
I
hoping
don't
this
know
would
what that
count.
means.
Echidna is an animal. It doesn't look anything like Knuckles. The echidna.
Oh. I thought you just accidentally mispronounced
Also can't
kidney,
fly.
and I was like, kidna. What's that?
Am I supposed to be seeing
Also,
this
can't fly.
wild red thing with
Yes.
spikes? for
Yep.
Knuckles?
That is
Okay.
Knuckles. That is Knuckles
Is
the
he a
echidna.
That's
bad guy?
Knuckles, yeah.
He starts
Is
off.
he a bad guy?
He starts off as a bad guy, and then he becomes a good guy later.
He's a
Oh.
He's actually the guardian of the Chaos Emeralds. Well, mostly the Master Emerald.
badass.
Yeah.
You need to calm it down now.
Now, if you look up human Knuckles,
I have those. I don't need to.
no, you don't get pictures of human Knuckles. You get a picture of Knuckles the character as a human.
What?
Yes.
I feel like we've done this before, but I'm gonna go do the same thing.
We have Googled our names and the hedgehog. We've done that before on the
Yeah, we have.
podcast.
And
Oh, Scott, you're getting way too deep for to explain to Leland.
now,
Yeah,
Amy,
I saw the same exact photo that I thought was hilarious
now,
last
Amy
time.
Rose
I
is a
don't-
pink hedgehog that's in love with Sonic, and she carries a giant hammer with her. The cat's a big fucking cat.
I don't like any of this that I'm seeing.
And then Shadow the Hedgehog is a bioengineered hedgehog to rival Sonic himself.
Anyway, I thought the movie was really good, and it was one of the first few times that I was actually like, huh. Oh, so Jim Carrey didn't bug me in this one. So,
I felt like that role was good for him.
He does really well.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. I even thought Cyclops was pretty good in it.
You know, yeah, he wasn't bad.
So,
He wasn't bad.
yeah.
I just
Yeah.
there were like maybe 3 moments I felt like they could have just skyrocketed this movie into like superstardom. Because they could have just, why didn't they play the actual Sonic songs in the movie? That they only played Green Hill Zone once, and it was a slow down piano version. It was great, but I don't understand why they didn't play the Eggman theme when Sonic was fighting Eggman. Like, it doesn't make sense. Robotnik, sorry.
Oh,
Same.
Were her headphones attached? 'Cause
Yeah, a
that's
little
what I'm
bit.
always afraid of.
No, she hit her chair or something.
I also started watching Lovecraft Country.
I need to start that. I really need to start that.
I don't know. It's not good, and that's upsetting me.
What don't you like about it?
Yeah, what don't you? Because I hear the opposite.
Mostly how it's made is really my real issue. Like, the pacing is some of the worst pacing I've ever seen in a show. I have absolutely no idea what's going on. Like, they just drop you in episode 2 into like what would be clearly episode 5. Like, I was just like, I don't know who these characters are. You're making me spend time with them, but some of them are dying, and I was like, why should I care about the person?
How far did you get?
I'm on episode 4.
Okay.
All right, so you're out of the house and back into town.
I'm just kind of like, where's Cthulhu? Like, I mean, just like the show I wanted isn't there. Also, I really don't like the racist stuff. It's very, very uncomfortable to watch, and that's also ruining the show because I just don't like that stuff. Because I'm not a racist, so it bothers me.
They're not painted in the greatest of light. I don't think they would like it either.
No, fair, but like, I also find not a single character is likable, and that seems to be a trend in certain shows these days. You're just like, well, these are all flawed people. I'm like, yeah, but you're making them so flawed, I don't want to spend time with them.
what are we talking about?
Lovecraft
Country.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't started that yet.
But I do like the actress. Black Canary is awesome. Like, I like her. Like, I'll watch her.
Smollett.
Yeah, like, she's kicking ass. Like, when she came out the house and broke some shit, I was like, yes. And then it just fizzled right out. I was like, oh, okay, well, that didn't go the way I wanted it to go.
I think she's definitely the strongest actress on the show.
Yeah.
I'm somewhere in the middle. I fell off in October, like, just getting to other stuff.
Yeah, Scott's
like
already washed his hands.
I get your comments. It's the pacing is a little jagged, and so, like, halfway through, I'm still not exactly sure where it's going, because the first couple episodes are kind of one thing, and then the following episodes are kind of another thing. But I don't know. I feel like everyone's performance is super good. It definitely saw like what like the Tulsa City bombing and stuff like that was in Watchmen. That was real race heavy, and then like quadrupled it. It is a very race struggle centric narrative. But I mean, I don't think it's like, I think you need to go in either letting the show be whatever it wants, but you can't go in looking for a Lovecraft Cthulhu show, which is what it sounds like on the surface, but it is not that show. And if that's not a thing that like you can really reconcile, I can see how it's just, regardless of anything else, it's just not the show you were interested in when you signed up.
Yeah, I mean, I think the music's really good. Like, I like all the 60s blues that the sister sings and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
all jazz and blues.
I'm like, oh, that's fantastic. But then they'll drop like a modern day song in it, and I'm like, oh, come on, you're pulling me out. Like, it's I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I'm gonna continue to watch it. Scott's out. Like he gave it 3. He's like, I'm good. So
that's fair.
Watch it.
Yeah, if you give a show 3 episodes and they're hour-long episodes, that's enough
And they're
time
like,
to really gauge if you're into it.
Jordan, we're talking full hours. Like we're talking 56 minutes. I was like, ooh, this is a full hour. This ain't no network hour.
Yeah,
you're like, yeah, it's gonna be 40 minutes.
Like I'm gonna get around to it eventually. It's just I'm just trying to get through other stuff I already started first. Like I just finished Legend of Korra, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
Like that a lot. I did not like Korra as a character for the longest time, and then she came around.
Yeah, she finds her footing, I think, in season 3 and 4.
Yes, she does.
Season 3 is my favorite season with the 4.
Yes, the Zahir and his
man
and his band of benders, the
Yeah,
anarchists.
Yeah.
Henry Rollins. Yeah, that was badass. Yeah, Anthony, you making use of that shutter?
No. Carry on.
No, we'll talk about it. You need to watch Blood Vessel.
Listen, I was watching something else that you were happy that I was watching
Were you
when
watching
you were
Rick and
telling me
Morty
about
season
Blood
4?
Vessel. Yeah, I was watching Rick and Morty.
Are you almost done?
Season 4
was-
is finally out on Hulu and HBO Max. Finally.
Yeah.
Did you finish?
Yeah. It was good. Yeah, it was good.
That doesn't sound positive.
It wasn't bad.
Down the fucking comments.
Meh,
I'm only on.
meh.
I just watched the first 3 episodes. Well, I already saw the Dragon episode, which is episode 4. So I'm on episode 5 of Rick and Morty season 4.
I thought that one was pretty funny.
the
Have you
Dragon
made
episode's
it to
really
the-
funny.
I like the dragon
The
episode.
Dragon
Yeah, I
episode.
thought the dragon episode was pretty good.
Have you made it to Vat of Acid? Because who cares about anything else?
No, I have not.
Okay.
That's a good episode.
That's
a
going to
good
be their
episode.
Emmy-winning episode, I think.
Trying to think
Anyway.
what I watched.
Like I still need to get around to
yeah, I
watching
mean,
Bly Manor. Like I still haven't watched it yet.
Oh, I haven't either.
watched it either. Yeah, I'll get
What did
there.
I watch this weekend? I watched.
The Impossible.
Yeah, I watched The Impossible because for some reason that was number 2 on Netflix's top 10. That's
I'm
the.
What's that?
It has young Tom Holland.
Ewan
It's a
McGregor.
2012. Yeah, it's a 2012 movie with that guy, Tom Holland, and Naomi Watts. I think it's Naomi Watts.
Oh yeah, I've watched the first episode of The Mandalorian. I haven't watched the second episode yet.
Yeah.
Season 1
Of this
season
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 or
2,
of the
season 2.
show?
Oh,
Season
okay.
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Go ahead.
go first, Steph.
No, because it's off topic. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, because I wanted to watch more of The Mandalorian, but I wanted to watch it with my brother because when we watched the first episode, he dropped more Star Wars knowledge than I thought he knew.
Yeah, what did that mean? Like, what kind of? I mean, there's. Okay, explain.
Apparently, he's had a stack of EU books hiding that Jordan didn't know about.
No, just
That's what I assume.
my brother does not come off as a person that can readily identify a certain person's armor immediately.
Got it.
Wait, how could you not?
Because he's not a Star Wars guy.
But he knew other stuff.
No, but he saw the armor. It's like, that's that armor. I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah, but like, all right, then my question is to you: how do you not recognize that?
No, I knew it too, but I didn't know
okay,
he
all right.
knew. So we both. So I got to
Okay,
share the
I
fact
get
that, oh my gosh, he's excited as me because we both recognize the armor.
Okay.
And then that
And then I
very
assume you both recognized
the very final scene. I'm
the
like,
very last.
that's the guy from that other movie. He's like,
Cool.
oh damn. And then yeah.
Yeah,
That's the dude from the other thing.
Look, you know who won this weekend? Truthfully, Baby Yoda.
I do need to watch
Baby
the
Yoda
second
always
episode.
wins.
He always
Baby
wins.
Yoda
that's
helps
true.
out a lot.
Steph, you should watch
watch
The
that?
Mandalorian.
Yeah, I've not started any episodes on that yet. I'll get there.
Real quick.
I mean, everyone keeps talking about it.
since we're talking about Mandalorian, I have been unsure of what to do with my hair situation. The top of my hair is very long. The side is getting pretty shaggy. I don't know what to do. And then I saw the first episode of this season's Mandalorian, and I saw Timothy Olyphantastic's hair. I saw that, and immediately my first thought is, maybe I could do that, because that looked real good.
Yeah, but you know,
so I present to you.
He has someone that does
sure,
that for him.
It's true.
You
yeah,
don't do it yourself.
I understand that.
Just walk into a salon and be like, I want
also,
this.
Yeah.
Because that
y'all watch
always
The
works
Mandalorian?
out.
I want a barber who watched The Mandalorian.
Really, just bring a picture.
And I wouldn't get a haircut to keep it either.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't continue to get haircuts to keep it. I haven't gone to a barber this year at all. But at least it would even everything out, and if it starts going long from there, it wouldn't be as kind of weird as I feel my hair is lately. But what do you three think, since you've all seen, or no, I guess Steph hasn't, but that hair.
I mean, the hair definitely looked great on Timothy Olyphant.
On him.
Yes, but I feel like you could rock it.
All right.
Leland?
Okay, I guess just Jordan.
Sorry, I was reading the chat because I was just like, I'm like completely checked out. I have no idea what's going on.
No, yeah,
I know you haven't seen it. That's fine.
Yeah, give it a shot.
I assumed Leland would have something.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I just think he's one of those people that, like, it looked good on him.
Can you describe what this looks like?
You know, I think you could probably do. You have fun hair. Like, I mean, just don't shave your head, because that's when you look terrible.
Oh, I mean, you have to say terrible.
Well, okay, I'm sorry. It's not as good as, say, when you have hair.
Could have said not your best.
Sorry.
Steph, Google Timothy Olyphant, Mandalorian, or
it's not you.
Someone said his name in there. Cobb.
It's not you at
Cobb Mandalorian.
Fantastic.
And yeah, that's why I don't just assume it'll work, and why I went to my friends for advice.
Dude, I think give it a shot. Why the fuck not? I will say he's the first time in any Star Wars product that I was pulled completely out of the show because of who he was.
Really?
Like,
because of the actor? Really?
Yeah, I was like, oh, you're Timothy Olyphantastic, and I will not see you as anything but.
And you were
I feel
totally
like
fine.
did that.
And you were totally fine with the fucking Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, but he looked like an alien. I didn't recognize him.
I almost got to that point with that, but I felt that way about Ming Na. Like, Ming Na didn't have enough to like make her different.
No,
she was just Ming Na in Star Wars.
Agreed.
Well, what about
like that kind of took me out.
What about Giancarlo Esposito
being?
Yeah, but
I can't see what this guy looks like because it always shows him in a helmet.
Steph, go look at the stream. I put a picture.
Oh yeah, you can do that,
Sasha
Anthony.
Banks is gonna show up with her theme music.
I'm sure that's also product. I feel like you could do that with your hair with product.
Sure,
now.
it's both. It's a cut. And it's product. Yeah,
I guess.
Like,
I guess
I've got product.
He looked like I'm too pretty to be living on Tatooine.
Wait, hang on.
He Coruscant pretty.
Wasn't Bill fucking Burr in episode 2?
Yeah, he
pretty,
was, and I didn't know who he was.
Every cameo, so I was like, that doesn't seem right.
Bill Burr didn't bother me.
For me. Yeah,
that third gun was kind of funky, but I'm like, nah, whatever.
But Giancarlo Esposito, Gus Fring, like that didn't pull you out.
Nah, I mean, but like even Brian Posehn, I was like, yeah,
really?
that tracks.
No, Brian Posehn, he fits. He really fits.
Yeah. I don't know. It was like he took off the helmet. I was like, oh, you don't live on Tatooine. You're more of a Coruscant man.
Yeah, you're saying he's too pretty.
Yeah, it was like,
You know,
Also,
He's like an Alderaan in the good times. He's a
who the fuck's doing your hair?
you know what's
Your hair
something-
ain't gonna be that good taking off that helmet.
you know something that made me really
Good point.
happy?
what's up?
John Leguizamo was the crime boss guy. I love that
Yeah.
so much
Yeah, that was fun.
because I love John
That was real
Leguizamo.
fun.
He is.
Yeah.
I mean, right now,
I do like who they're
somewhere-
getting as cameos.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
what?
Are we losing Leland?
Am I being lost?
No. I think it's just coupled with the fact that Anthony has a lag, so like he starts talking and then someone else says something in the silence, and then we just sync up with each other, and then it's like, oh man. So what'd you say, Leland?
Okay.
It's all my fault.
I don't remember.
Well,
Yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna take
Might be,
Timothy Oliphant off this.
might
off
be
the
a
stream.
problem.
It's
Well,
fine.
do you want to just do the? You want to just do the game then?
Sure. Yeah,
Oh,
that
real
sounds
quick, real
completely
quick.
reasonable.
Hold up.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes, sir.
why don't you understand what a throw blanket is?
Because okay, no, hang on.
It's a blanket you throw on easily onto a couch or yourself
You
or
can
a
throw
bed.
any blanket.
Yeah, you could do it with any blanket.
Yeah, but there's
why is there a
specifically
blanket specifically
throw
called
blankets.
Yeah, but why though? Because
they're
I have
small.
a throw on my blanket on my bed, and like I always thought like a throw was like another word for a comforter or something. I don't know what a throw is. Like everybody out here creating new terms for blankets. I just know blanket. Ooh, does it keep me warm? Cool, blanket. You know.
Jen's right. It's a couch blanket.
Then I need more couch. Why would they call it a couch blanket?
Because it's not meant for your bed. It's too big for your bed. It's
Oh no, it's
honestly
too
it's
small for
bullshit.
the bed.
I think it's too small for any reasonable adult. So like I have issues with throw blankets in general just because the size is unfitting. I want every blanket to be full size.
Let's see.
Blanket this
What do I
week's
have?
banana.
I just when did we decide we're going to categorize this specific blanket as a throw blanket? It's not a full size. It's not a queen, not a king, not a cow king, Texas king, whatever king. It's a throw. Like why not Prince? Why not Prince blanket? You know, has a little symbol on it, teardrop.
Stupid.
Does the term throw pillow anger you as much?
What does that mean? Are you throwing it? Is that a pillow specifically for throwing? I also don't understand what throw pillow means.
They're a little denser and smaller and spin better when you throw them.
Is that why they're called throw pillows though?
Well, Ninja Star Pillow didn't make enough sense, so they just went with throwing pillow.
Yeah, I'm like looking something up, and it literally just said throw blankets. Typically come in a standard size of 50 inches by 36 inches, and then it
doesn't
says
help.
that its
That's not even
main
5 feet.
purpose is for decorative.
That's
They're
bullshit.
mainly used as decorative blankets.
Okay, so what?
I'll be honest. I have more throw blankets than I do blankets.
Is that a throw blanket that my dog is in?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, well, now I know.
You learned something
It's
today.
a long freaking thing. I like how there's a question. Can you sleep with a throw blanket? Of course you can.
Okay.
Apparently,
Sleep with
Leland
anything.
does.
Wait
In a fucking
minute.
thatch of throw blankets.
I like blankets.
I do too.
That's fine. I don't know why you're putting yourself upon a bunch of small blankets.
I just found out my dog has more blankets than I do.
That tracks. Yeah, dogs typically do.
Right
No,
here,
I got a new one last week. I got a Disney villain blanket for Halloween.
Head
I
down.
saw that yesterday.
Head down.
Now I have to get a Christmas blanket.
A Disney Christmas villain blanket.
Oh, they won't make that. Apparently, I
lost
have
it
to
because-
ask about Heavy
Isn't
Rain.
that just
Has
a-
anyone played it?
Played what?
Heavy Rain.
From like 20 years ago?
Yeah,
It was
I guess.
2012.
Isn't that an old game?
I
Alright.
tried to play it for the first time on my PS4 last year, and the graphics. I remember the graphics being really good before when it was on PS3,
Mhm.
and then because I've been exposed to such better graphics, I went back and I was just like, I can't get past this dude's face.
All right,
It
snob.
bothers me. I know, it's horrible.
I'm gonna go one step.
Blame better games, like visually looking, like realistically better games. That was just like, oh man, because I know when I watched my ex play before, it was really entertaining, and those are games that I like because you choose what to do.
Yeah, and then they came out with Beyond Two Souls, and it's like, this is not what we wanted.
Yeah,
And then Detroit came out, and then it's like, all right, there we go. We're back on track.
we got that for free one time. I wanted to check it out.
Let's be honest. By the end of the week, we're all gonna be snobs with PS4 games.
I don't
Whenever
know,
mine
guys, because I've been playing games on PC for a very long time, and yes, HD graphics and all that is really cool and everything, but for me, it's more about the performance. As long as it's hitting the correct frames per second, I'm happy. I don't really care what it looks like. I want those high refresh rates. You know what I'm saying? I want it
You want
buttery
that shit to be
smooth.
real.
I want it to feel
All right,
buttery
Anthony,
smooth.
You got your number.
That's fine. That works.
All right. On the conversations, the cornucopia of conversations, a number between 1 and 53. Scott there threw in the number 11. 11 is, what takes up the most time in your day? Is there a single object? Is there a single task or habit that you may have that eats up more time than anything else?
Yes, it's
Me
called
being
work.
indecisive. Go ahead.
For me, like work, maybe work outside, because yes, like to generically just say work, that does take up most everybody's time. But I do go to my phone a lot. I do cycle through social medias, like my days off. I'll just sit there for a few hours. I'll go through Facebook, and then until I get distracted, then I'll go through Twitter until I feel I hit some kind of end-ish, and then I go to Instagram, and then I refresh back to Facebook, and I will spend several hours doing this and never making a content, never making a comment, never doing anything other than like liking other people's stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I know there's things I should be doing, but I just kind of get caught up into a loop. But I also I check I check like emails. I check games that have refreshed on my phone. Like the timer's up and I can do a thing, stuff like that. I go to my phone a lot, and there's several people that I mean most everyone, now that I think about it, I speak through text, through Facebook Messenger, and a couple still on actual texts. So I spend a lot of time just kind of doing that as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think social media is probably the best answer for all of us, really. Even though me personally, I don't post anything at all. But yeah, I do cycle through a lot of the social media stuff. But then there is one social media thing that if I start looking at it, I can't stop. I have to make a conscious effort to stop looking at this app. And that app is TikTok. I just fall down the rabbit hole watching various TikToks. I just keep on going. I keep getting that dopamine fix. It just keeps happening. That's how much like, oh no, it's been 20 minutes. Get off of TikTok.
Yeah, I do not have that problem with TikTok.
Because you don't follow good people.
That's true. You are absolutely right.
Oh,
That's
I
true.
get it. My I'll be like 10 more minutes will turn into 2 hours. No.
All of a
Yeah,
sudden,
I
I'm down
don't.
to 22% battery left.
Yep. Oh, I've
I
had
feel
my
like I
phone
just
shut
woke up.
off on me. I was like, oh, I guess I'm done for the night.
Like
I don't.
I
That's
have,
happened when I've played games on my phone that like
yeah.
it removes the entire kind of exterior border, so I don't know what the time it is anymore. I don't know what battery's like anymore.
Man, I'm just surrounded by so many screens at all times. You can literally see 2 extra screens right behind me. Actually, 3 screens. There's also my Echo Show right there. Like right now, I have 2 monitors looking at me, my phone, I have my tablet over here controlling the stream, like my Switch. I just have screens everywhere. I am if Black Mirror things happen, it's going to happen to me first cuz I just have too many of them.
Yeah. I.
Jordan is the ghost in the machine.
And yes, you know what?
Um,
Yes, there are lots of problems with TikTok. The company itself is not the best, but there are a lot of amazing content creators on TikTok. There's so many interesting people on TikTok. Even if it's like, yes, they have the stupid ass dances, but there are people who are actually giving like real information that you could use in your day-to-day life. And that's
Hi,
one of the things I
Roseanne.
love about TikTok, because there's just random things like that in it. Like a lot of the customizations I have on my computer, I learned from TikTok. Like,
There you go. I
And-
mean, Oh, go ahead.
no, I'm done.
I
I
just
watch a
don't- oh.
woman. I watch a woman that takes care of her 175-pound. She takes care of her 175-pound tortoise.
Huh.
I watch her take it on walks. She feeds it.
that was a twist.
Its name is her tortoise name is Tiptoes. He's great.
Aw, that's cute.
Yep.
I
follow
think
a
that's
bitch that
adorable.
she got an ant farm.
Yeah.
I'm watching ants.
And I will agree that
It's
TikTok,
very calming.
yeah, I'll agree that TikTok is definitely an inferior version of Vine. And the biggest difference between Vine and TikTok is that TikTok has like a minute of video or something like that. It's still looping video, but you have so much more time and filters and whatnot. So there is a lot of bad TikTok out there. There's a lot of it.
Oh, for sure.
a lot
But
of bad Vine out there too.
yeah, that's true.
There's
But
there's just bad content creators.
Yep, very true. But like the thing I loved about Vine was if someone's gonna tell a joke, they have 7 seconds or 6 seconds to tell the joke, and that's it. And a lot of people nailed it, and they're hilarious people. And then you have TikTok, and
Some people
things
did,
stretch
yeah.
out way too long. That's usually the biggest problem with TikTok. Things just stretch out for way too long.
Like
Yeah, I don't-
for someone who can't tell a story quickly, like I feel 6-7 seconds like that is the most bluntest like way to tell a joke. And a lot of that, from what I'd seen, a lot of it turned into just like dumb shit.
Yeah.
You know, like just like the equivalent of a show about getting kicked in the balls. Like just the most basest reactionary comedy like that you could put together. And I'm not saying that's all of it, but I'm saying there was a lot of that. I would rather a minute and like try and, if I was making original content, not just like randomly filming cute things, like I would want the time to kind of set up and pay off.
Yeah. And you definitely can do that in TikTok. You have a lot more time. You have a lot more boundaries. No, you have less boundaries. There you go. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
I still don't have it. Ain't gonna get it. You guys send me what you like, and that's plenty for me.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I
do you
don't
watch
sit
them?
there like looking at TikTok. Like I seldom ever go on to the app itself. I only see TikToks because did I not use seldom right?
No, you used it perfectly. That's why
Okay.
that's why I'm shocked. I'm so
It's
proud of you
just-
right now.
Thank you. It's just, yeah, I only go on TikTok because someone sent me something on TikTok to watch. But I don't sit there and just scroll through TikTok. But when you guys do send me a video on TikTok, it instantly plays another video after. And then depending on how funny that video is, I'll either continue watching or I'll just turn off the app. It's one of the two.
It really does
But-
depend on like who you're following on TikTok. That starts,
I think I only follow like 6 people.
because then
or 4.
because then your For You page starts curating more towards of like stuff that you tend to like more. So
Yeah.
I get
I'll
stuff
tell you
like
the
yep. Go, Anthony.
well, I was gonna say like the last handful of TikToks I've been sent, mostly from Leland. But like once the video is over and then it plays like a little clip of another one before getting you to go to another one. It's been the same like 5 seconds of prepping someone who has it's very clearly gonna be a pimple popping video. I don't know why it keeps showing me this. I don't want it. Like I don't want to see that, but it seems to be the like a Hulu commercial. It's just the same commercial every time.
Yeah.
I'm stuck with this same 5 seconds of prep to see to a pimple popping video.
That's weird because I don't watch any of those, so I don't know how that would be the thing you would get.
I don't think it has anything to do with
Yeah.
you necessarily.
It's because Anthony is watching from not a TikTok account, so he's just a voidless user. So I think
Yeah.
what it's doing is it's throwing you whatever is like the most popular, like most rewatched TikTok, which would be something like a pimple popping thing because people love that shit for some reason. So that's probably what's happening here. Yeah.
No, thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I like to follow. I'm following like Caleb City. He's a black creator. He does lots of like funny like anime inspired things. There's King Vader and RDC World. They're also like they're black creators that usually do anime inspired things.
I know. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah. I follow this one girl called her name is Ray N. Bose. And she usually covers like cybersecurity stuff and stuff like that. Like stuff that I'm into. So that's so my For You page tends to skew more towards like black comedy things and black people comedy things, not black comedy things, and like video games and stuff like that. So it's just curation for yourself, and then the algorithm figures you out.
Oh, mine is terrible looking then. It's just all animals and people doing stupid dances.
That's fine. I just opened mine up. I actually follow 2 people, and that's one of the people in chat, which is Roseanne's resin account on TikTok, and Otter Lover. That's it.
You know what? That's on brand. That is very much on brand.
That's
I
it.
just checked because I was wondering.
Oh.
I follow 138 people. and
Damn!
that's insane to me.
And they're
Is that a
all
lot?
cute animal ones.
No, a lot of them are just people just doing stupid shit, funny
Okay.
things,
Like-
dancing.
Like I know I followed Thomas Sanders, who was really funny on Vine. Yeah, I do follow some Vine people who just went to TikTok because close enough.
Yeah.
I don't like the ones where people come on and start crying, and I'm just like, why are you crying?
Oh, I just skipped those. Like,
Right.
I
skip
don't need
them.
your
I'm just like,
problems.
yeah, I'm like, why are you come to TikTok to bitch? Go to Facebook. That's what that's for.
What do I spend the most
Hey,
time?
real quick, since Steph mentioned it, and because Roseanne is in the chat, I want to show off
Oh
my
shit!
sweet
Oh,
little
you picked
resin
one
coffin that I
up.
got from her
There you go.
on her Etsy,
Cute.
That's resin with
I
I
Rojan.
like it.
and inside
Ooh, you keep
I'm
your
Yeah.
dice
keeping
in
my
there.
sneak attack dice.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
because it's fitting. I got these sweet little skulls on there.
That's
Aw.
really cool.
Yeah,
That's really cute. That's awesome. You guys can
she's got a
follow
bunch of cool
her
little stuff in there.
at Resin by Rochan on Instagram and TikTok. Right?
Yes, thank you, Rosanna.
There you go. There you go.
What was this
there's that.
topic?
All right.
Oh, you know
What do you waste your what do you spend the most time doing? I have a secondary kind of question. Steph,
Okay.
do you have something you wanted to add?
Yeah, me being indecisive. That's what I spend a lot of my day wasting, is what I want to do, how I want to do it. If I should do it, I don't want to do it. and then I don't do it.
That was a journey.
That is how my
mean,
mind works.
I kept up.
Yeah, if not YouTube, I
Ooh,
watch a lot of YouTube.
Lot
But
of
not a
YouTube.
lot of YouTube you guys think. I watch the drama channels and find out what's going on with other people.
No, that's exactly what we would think.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. I would have guessed like a lot of otter videos.
What do you mean? by
No, not when I'm at work.
Hats and
I just
sweaters.
like listen to what's happening with makeup stuff
Okay.
and people on YouTube and what's going on, and yeah, a lot of that, a lot of Netflix, a lot of shows.
See, I tend to not be watching / listening to Netflix while working because I'm just not paying attention at that point because I'm just
Dude,
working
I've never
then.
gotten so much work done. It's insane. I just watch
I can't do that
documentaries
with something.
and then just do my work.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I can see how documentaries could work. I can't listen to a TV show and not get distracted by it because all the visual stuff I'm missing, like I can feel my brain trying to latch onto what it is. So I want to look over to just kind of keep a scene, a visual scene in my head while I hear everything else.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
ends up being too distracting. But like
Yeah.
a narrative is fine. Like I listen to podcasts
Oh, yeah.
constantly.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Podcasts
that
all day
too.
long. Although lately
Yeah.
I've been on a kick of just listening to just Gorillaz, just all of their albums on shuffle.
I haven't
Okay.
listened to their new one yet.
Oh, Song Machine? It's great.
Yeah, I haven't listened to that one yet. I'll check that
I
out.
was about to add a couple songs from Song Machine onto our playlist.
Yeah.
I need to kind of go back through and listen to a lot of it. Like it's, I feel every time it comes out, a new album comes out, it's not exactly what I'm looking for, and I end up like finding songs later and not
Yeah.
knowing necessarily when, like, or what album they came off of.
Yeah. Which is fair.
Um,
They do tend to change their sound album to album,
Yeah,
which I kind of dig personally. But yeah, no, that makes sense. I
And it-
understand.
it's eclectic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
then beyond our phones being, what seems to definitely take up most of our time, is there anything non-technology related that you think eats up a comparable amount of time or close to?
It used to be driving before.
Oh yeah. It used to be half my life was just driving.
Yeah. Driving places, waiting in traffic. That ate up a lot of my time before.
But no, like, hobbies or like specific activities,
I mean,
like reading, writing, painting minis, doing, crossword puzzles, anything like that.
that's one thing, like, because right now it's November and I really wanted to participate in NaNoWriMo, but I have not done anything with
I
it.
don't
Like,
know what that is.
it's basically you're trying to write a short story or a novel or something within the month of November. It's just every day you try to write X amount of words, and then by the end of the month you either have a full-on novel, novella, short story, or you have the bones of one. That's the general thing. I forgot what NaNoWriMo actually comes down to, but I can't think of it right now.
Does
I
that
don't
only
know.
happen in November?
It's a November specific thing. Yeah, NaNoWriMo.
Yeah, like
never
Inktober
heard of
and
that.
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's a challenge.
Yeah.
It's a month challenge.
Uh,
Yeah, I've never even considered trying that. I know I wouldn't be able to at least
That's also
even
true.
I wouldn't be able to complete anything that I would
Yeah.
start, and the fact that I know I wouldn't finish it keeps me from starting it in the first place. Even though I'd be like, oh well, I'd be farther ahead, but
yeah.
I didn't even finish that push-up challenge.
Oh no, I stopped because I felt like I was just bothering people posting it.
Eh,
You're fine.
Like, because I've had like a story rattling in my head for years and years and years, and I really want to actually like get it down on paper and like try to flesh it out some more, which is why I wanted to do NaNoWriMo this year, but it just hasn't happened yet.
Mm.
Yeah.
Lot been going on.
Yeah. Yes, National Novel Writing Month. That's NaNoWriMo. That's what that means.
Oh.
Thank you, Jen.
Thank you, Jen.
Yeah, see?
Like, like I'm slowly trying to change my day-to-day routine, because usually it's, wake up, take my dog out, feed him, go to work, go to the gym, and then I have the rest of the day to do whatever. And usually it's just play video games, but I want to branch out and do more things. And usually I watch like 2 episodes of an anime before I go to sleep. But I'm trying to do more, which I haven't gotten around to starting that yet. But that's my plan.
What would be one thing that you would want to be doing?
Writing. So, like,
Okay.
it's either writing or taking more online classes, because I just do stuff over the weekend, but I want to actually start doing it during the week as well. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those
What
are
about you,
the 2
Leland?
main things.
I don't know.
What do I usually spend doing?
I don't know. I work all day, so that's. I mean, I know you said not to say that, but like, I mean, I had a day off on Monday and I didn't do shit.
Like I would assume probably somewhere up there is actually Scott got a better answer in the chat. Drawing, you do spend a lot of time drawing. You've been putting out consistent amount of artwork.
Yeah, but you said non-technical things.
Yes, I did, and I understand you do it digitally now. That's a gray area, at least from where I would set the boundaries. But I was gonna say reading. I assume you still do a good amount of reading during the week for comics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since I become manager, you know what the last thing I want to do when I come home from an 8-hour shift at a comic book shop is to read a fucking comic.
Yeah.
I did most of my reading in the comic shop.
Yeah, I ain't got time anymore to do that because I'm working too much.
Yeah.
You damn people wanting things and needing problems. Ugh.
Everybody, bring Leland a coffee. Leland's got a hard day. Bring him some coffee.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, Roseanne said in the chat, I do my perlers. That a lot of time can be like consumed with perlers, just because it's like a lot of the requests that I'll get from people for perlers, some people don't understand the dynamics that I can't make a perfect circle because for perlers, you use a grid.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work that way. So I've had some people ask me to make things like perfectly like something, and I'm just like, it's gonna have like a pixelated look to it because it's perlers.
Yeah.
And it just follows a grid. Yeah. Like one of the requests that I had recently was like a jersey, and I was trying to think of that, and there's no way to make a jersey without it being squared. Like there's no way I can perfectly make the curves it needs. So it's gonna look very boxy. And then when I was making like the Among Us characters, one of my friend's little sisters who really enjoyed it was like, is there a way that she can make an Among Us character that splits in half, like it got like destroyed? And I was like, whoa, I don't know what magic you think I could do, but I can't do that. I was like, I can make you 2 pieces and you could use your imagination and break it off however you want.
Let's make it all modular.
Yeah, I can't make it to do what you want.
You get on a big enough scale, and then step away from it, it'll look curved.
That's true, but then it's like you're so limited with like you're either super like for me it's like really tiny beads or the regular size beads, or they came out with like the big pegboard, and I don't even want to try making giant size thing. Like the peg is like it's like a bolt,
like dime size.
Yeah, I was like,
that's huge.
What am I gonna make with this? That's too huge. That's way too
Everything
big.
you were making before, just bigger.
Yeah.
This is way
Playing
too
with
big.
Duplos.
Yeah, that's so much work. So much work. I spend a lot of time researching stuff that I want to make and screenshotting it.
Mhm.
So that's another thing if you want to consider that still using my phone. I spend a lot of time researching something I want to do than actually doing it. Same with Netflix.
Do you have
I spend more time searching for what I want to watch than actually watching a show. And I've wasted
Do you have,
time
like,
enough.
do you have like an insane Pinterest board?
I guess. I mean, what do you mean by insane? Like, okay, here.
Oh,
I
like
can
tons of shit, a bunch of different like categories.
Yeah.
Like,
I have
because
Chris.
of the creative
yeah,
projects that I know you do,
Yeah.
I would, and I know you find at least some of them on Pinterest. I'd assume you would have a very large and elaborate Pinterest setup.
This is true. This is probably very true.
She's
You're
coming to the
probably
realization
very right.
live.
Yeah. I have a gifts board, a resin and molds board, a perler IDs board, a Halloween perlers board, Christmas, perler charms, workouts, juices,
How
What?
many?
I have a board that
Wallpapers.
just says death for some reason.
overnight oats, makeup tips.
Yeah, is there
Murder
a number?
tips.
Like, is there a number to how many boards you have?
I mean, I scrolled 6 times. There's a lot of boards.
Oh, jeez.
There's a good amount of boards.
Eh,
DIYs, menu hacks,
20 to
cute
30,
things,
maybe more.
Comic-Con, St. Patrick's Day,
Menu
hair,
hacks?
vlogs, alcoholic drinks, dessert sauces,
Wait,
Valentine's.
Just the
Day.
sauces.
dessert sauces?
Yeah.
What is on
Yeah,
this list?
just
What
the
is
sauces.
what is on this board?
Chocolate.
How to make
butterscotch.
homemade magic shell. You know, like the magic shell ice cream syrup
Yeah,
that like
yeah.
hardens. Yeah, you can make homemade one.
But that's
You know
not
what,
a
Steph?
single.
I'll send you the $3.
And then I got
Amazon
a chips
tour.
and dip board.
Like for
Oh,
different
what board?
combinations?
Well, there's a pizza dip, there's a bacon cheese dip, there's the best dip for Doritos, there's a buffalo chicken dip, there's the best
What
Mexican
is-
sour cream dip.
Okay, hold up. What is the best dip for Doritos, please?
Yes, please, yes.
We had this discussion.
Did we?
I mean, but you have
I
a
feel like
recipe
we
that
had a
says
chips
it's
and
right
dip.
there.
Well, what is it?
Oh yeah. Well, this person said the best dip for Doritos is, let me click it.
Also, is Anthony
Well-
gone?
Uh-oh, I think he is.
Oh, this is a perfect shot because he's smiling. Let's take a picture.
Well,
1,
either
2,
way,
3.
I'm,
Got
I'm
it.
prepping to switch to 3 cameras just in case.
Oh yeah, he's froze.
It makes me happy because he's smiling,
I got
even though his eyes are closed.
I got a screen
funny.
grab.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Can we all do his expression? Are you taking it?
But what is the best? But what's the best dip for Doritos? You didn't finish.
Yeah, I like clicked it, and because it was so old, it took me to a site that no longer works, so we won't have that answer anymore.
Damn it, we'll never know.
Oh, there he is.
Hey! All right.
Welcome back.
Fuck this.
No.
Well, I think it's time.
Yeah, that's a pretty good sign to stop.
There you go. That works.
Steph, take us out.
All right.
Okay. How should I start this? If you enjoyed watching the podcast and listening to us, you can follow us on these streaming things, Jordan.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, wherever you get your podcasts from.
Awesome. And if they would like to email us, who would they email, Anthony?
They would email us at lorcpodcast@gmail.com.
I forgot what I asked Jordan. What did I ask you?
Streaming services. What streaming
Okay.
services we're on?
Okay, Leland, if someone would like to follow us on our various social media, where can they follow us at?
You can find us on the Facebook, the Twitter, and the Instagram.
That's awesome.
How?
Now, if
What?
How do they find us on the social medias?
They type in LoRC podcast. Or
Nice.
League of
All right,
you
Ridiculous
go.
Yeah. Why did
Now-
you start mumbling?
I felt that was just implied. I'm sorry.
Leland's already checked out. His hand is hovering over the stop button.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
not. I was looking at my notes.
Your notes for the
Oh.
podcast?
Yes.
There you go.
So I don't forget anything.
Oh, that's fine.
Hmm.
If people wanted to reach out to you, Leland, where would they reach you at?
Oh, please don't.
Okay, that's awesome. Anthony, if people wanted to, I can't come up with anything clever. Go ahead, say your stuff.
You can find me at Leland Pierce Art, and you can find Anthony at Spooky is Spooky or some shit like that.
Damn, I should have tried to get spooky as spookier.
Claim it now. Claim it now.
Yeah, I'm not married to Spooky the Spooky at Twitter and Instagram.
See,
might
see,
switch
Spooky
it up,
is
Spooky.
spookier.
see if you can just like change your name.
Spookier.
Oh,
Yeah, apparently it's pretty easy to do.
there you go. If you want, wait, did I already ask who you wanted to be?
Jordan, where can
Oh, yeah.
they reach you?
You can find me on most social media
Thank
platforms
you.
at Jordan is a bear. I am working on a couple things. We are going to be making some changes to the LRC content output stuff, so expect seeing things on places like YouTube and videos on Facebook and stuff on Instagram.
What?
There you
News to
go.
me.
It's like,
And
Steph.
if I was trying to come up with something clever. I'm not good like Anthony.
And if you would
if you
like to
wanna
put
find-
Steph on your pin board, I don't know.
No. If you want to reach out for me and see what I'm up to, I post shit on Instagram and Twitter. Stephanoids. STEPHUHNOIDS. Sometimes I stream stuff. Follow me on Twitch.
Yes.
That's about
You
it.
ain't gotta do it like me. Do it like you, girl.
Yeah, I said it. I post shit.
Yeah. You sure do.
I do. Thank you. You guys, I have a quick. So my roommates, why I even got up was because they literally made like food,
Uh-huh.
and I got like steak and rice and some Brussels sprouts that have been sitting next to me. It smells like buttery steak. I have not been able to touch it except for that one bite earlier, and I forgot to mute myself. So I'm sorry if I was eating.
Hey, Steph, how about you close out the show and then eat your steak?
I'm not eating it right now. I was just sharing.
Close out the show.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Good God.
You know what? Maybe it's cause I'm all woozy because I gave blood earlier.
I'm stopping my recording.
I'm pretty sure that's why. I'm pretty sure that's why. Let me do the same. I'm sorry. Now I feel embarrassed that I did a really shitty job.
No, you did fine. You did fine.
Now I'm
If everyone's
self-conscious.
having a good time, then that's all that matters.
185.
So
Five.
how long ago did your computer crap out, Anthony?
See.
185.
real quick.
Yes, 185.
Yeah, 185.
Thanks. Okay.
Let's see.
Thank you, Roseanne. That
We've
means a
gotten
lot.
Through,
Hold on.
we'd gotten through Steph. I mean, it had been a solid at least 2 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 minutes by the time I actually lost internet. About 2 minutes before I heard a blip of someone say, "I think we lost him."
Mm.
Yeah, so I guess I'll find out what was said and what happened when I edit.
Yeah, it'll be a surprise for you.
It sure will.
It's not that exciting.
I don't know that yet. It might be.
Spoiler: it's not that exciting.
My
But
God.
what if it is?
So stop. She's already dead. So yes, now that the show is over, yes, people, we're trying some new things on stuff. I'm gonna try to make more videos on YouTube and whatnot for the show. And Steph is gonna be working on getting stuff up on Instagram, right, Steph?
I sure am.
And on Facebook as well, right?
I sure am.
All right.
And you all can take the clip, for instance, that we put on Twitter. We cut out that little piece of that great banana conversation from last week.
Yeah.
And share it around if you think other people would find that funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should actually be the first clip / highlight that we're gonna be putting up on social media. Just a thing that you can share with friends. Like, hey, listen to this show.
Share it like a Leland shares TikToks.
Yes, exactly.
There
Hey,
you
I
go.
share them because I think they're funny, and you might need a laugh. I can stop caring anytime.
That's the exact same reason why you would share one of our clips. It's because you love
Right.
someone and you want to make them laugh.
Right.
Yeah.
So shut up. I don't even think you watch them.
I do. I just don't always have something to say about them.
You should always have something to say. They're all good.
That's also true.
See,
Some are
Steph
just,
agrees.
I agree.
60
Sometimes
seconds long.
sometimes I think what I'm sharing is funny, and then I don't get a response from anyone, and then I go, man, I guess they think I'm lame, even though I'm sure it's not that lame.
Take a bite of your steak and Brussels sprouts, Steph.
Go eat.
No, because we're still on the thing.
You can mute
don't
yourself.
Yeah, what part do you mute?
Discord.
Yeah, mute Discord.
There, you're now muted. We cannot hear you. You can still hear us though. God.
What's going on in chat?
Let's see. Steven says to make an LRC TikTok for highlights. That's actually not a bad idea.
Leland,
Leland, you got that?
I don't. What?
So.
Can I have 2 accounts, or do I have to keep like signing into a new account every time? Because if I got to do that, then
No, I'm pretty sure you could switch between 2 accounts, like on like Instagram and whatnot.
Okay, because that's because I can't remember half the passwords I have for my own shit. I can't start remembering business passwords.
same password for everything.
Yeah, but unfortunately,
I'm a
the
security
internet has
risk.
caught on to that, so I gotta change.
Yeah, so if you go to the settings and privacy at the very bottom, right above logout, there's add account. So right there, you can just
All right.
add it and then go from there.
All right, I'll let you know.
Yeah, and I need to figure out what's the easiest.
What's that look for?
I heard music from somebody.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
Alright.
Yeah, I need to figure out what's the easiest way to share the videos to you guys, so we can distribute them on various platforms.
That'd be cool.
Because
I'll fucking get down on the TikTok.
yeah, because I tried Discord, but the video it's a 3-minute video, but it's still too big for Discord. So maybe we could just use
Dropbox?
or just the Google Drive that we dropped the podcast audio in anyway.
Anthony,
That works.
I posted in the chat, when you check out our chat in the near future, we grabbed a screen grab of your freeze.
It was great.
It's pretty good.
Super.
It's pretty awesome.
So you can
That
look
was
forward
perfect.
to that.
I guess I got
I still
something
have
to
mine.
look
Let me
forward
save it.
to.
Actually, yeah, I'll put a new folder in the drive.
I have one too.
I don't know what to call it though.
LORC stuff.
Well, the folder's already called LORC. Social media stuff.
That sounds appropriate.
That's fine. Social
Of all the stuff, like-
media.
Of all the faces I'm making, it catches me when I'm blinking.
Yeah, but it
I
kind of
love
looks like
it.
it looks like you're doing it like, yeah, just
It's
You
just,
know, yeah. I like pasta.
All right, so that's uploading there. Let me upload my audio. This, that.
No. Oh, that's what I did on I watched #Alive on Netflix, and that was enjoyable.
This is the Korean zombie movie, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. How is that?
I heard it was good.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good. That one was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because I haven't. It's been a while since I've seen like a actual zombie movie.
It's fair.
New one.
What's up, hero?
Yeah.
What's up, my man?
I don't think I've even seen Train to Booth the second.
Oh, Peninsula.
I don't. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it either. I've been meaning to.
Yeah, I want to get around to it eventually. It's you ever watch Train to Busan, Leon?
Never heard of this.
So it's a South Korean zombie movie. It's a really good zombie movie. It takes place on a train. I recommend it. It's really good. You want to go outside?
Look, there are only 2 train movies. And murder takes place on one of them,
Or an express.
and Chris Evans is on the other.
Snowpiercer. Both great movies.
Yeah, those are very good.
Does anyone watch that Snowpiercer show?
I was just about to ask that.
No,
Yeah, how is that?
But apparently, I was given the free Blu-ray, so
What?
I signed up to get it.
Oh, I got a bug bar.
What?
It was fine.
I
From
remember.
Con.
That.
Remember we got the bug bar?
Oh,
We got the bug bar from Comic-Con.
Yeah,
That we
that's
ate?
right. Yeah.
Well, through the
pretty
website, I
good.
still get free seasons of things to review.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I asked for that one to review because I wanted to watch it. I got some sort of Ben 10 movie the other day that I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with.
Oh, dude, is it the one where it's Ben 10 versus the universe?
I'm gonna stop you right now. I have no idea. It's the most recent movie or show. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure it's just a movie and it's Ben 10 versus the universe. I think that's what it's called.
You want it?
I mean, I do need to start reviewing stuff again.
Oh, I'm not asking you to review it. I just don't want it. I just like
No, but like for me, I want to start reviewing stuff again because it's been like I think the last time I posted something was like 2019, like January 2019.
Yeah, but all right, I'm gonna go.
All right.
All right.
Bye, Leland.
I will talk to everybody tomorrow or probably later tonight. All right,
Okie
goodbye.
dokie. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
But I could say works really good for the $10 on Amazon. It has the nice little contouring things around your eye socket, so it like completely shuts out all light.
Yeah.
Really nice. If
It
you ever
con-
just
it-
to need to be in
It
the dark.
contours?
Yeah. It has like the raised like sides, so it just kind of like cups your eyeballs.
So it contours.
Contours.
Mm,
Couture's like juicy couture.
yeah.
What is couture?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's a real word, but contour is.
Yeah. It does whatever that does. It's nice. I like it.
It's French for fashion, says Steven.
There you
I
go.
believe him.
Ugh. Has it been cold? Like really cold at your place?
It's 39
Weather-wise?
degrees.
Oh wow.
Only?
I mean, it was 23 earlier today, so
Have you gotten any more snow?
no. I don't think we're gonna be getting any more snow anytime soon, but who knows? I do know I have to figure out how to drain my swamp cooler and also get a cover for it before winter hits.
There should be just like a plug to unscrew at the bottom somewhere.
That's what I'm hoping for, but like I think we already did that, but I just I'm gonna watch a YouTube video just to make sure.
No,
and just try.
that's how most of
Yeah.
them are.
And then hopefully this weekend I could probably find a cover for the swamp cooler.
They don't sell that on Amazon?
I feel like they do, but like at the same time, I don't know if I absolutely need to get a cover, but I feel like I should. Cause I see like neighbors doing it, so I feel like, oh, maybe I should do that too. Cause I don't want to mess it up. So
Yeah.
Put like a hefty bag on it or something.
I also need a ladder so I could get up to it.
Oh, like a ladder?
Yes, a ladder.
I want to eventually get a step stool.
Like
They have them at Costco.
like a thug ladder.
Yeah,
3 steps,
exactly.
pop, 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 really quick.
Yep, that's exactly what I need. A thug ladder.
I've never heard anyone say that before.
No one does. Jordan decided to make that a phrase.
No,
Or
Kevin
word.
Hart decided to make that a phrase.
Oh. Is that where that's at?
Yes,
Okay, that makes sense now.
his
Okay.
thug ladder. Yes,
And does he call it that just to make himself feel better about it?
yes, absolutely.
That's to get the cereal at the top of the fridge, right?
Yes.
That's what it was. Okay, I remember this now. Yeah, I remember that. Man.
Man, now that you have that steak next to you, I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, we could end so I could finally eat this. It's kind of late for me to eat this, but it's fine.
Just
I
do
wanna enjoy
it.
it.
Should have got on this ramen, man. Some ramen gyoza, so good.
You want to go outside?
Is
that what's
ramen
up?
does sound really good. I don't think I've had ramen since March or February. Like actually like got ramen. I think it's been that long.
Last
Hi,
time
Hero.
Last time I had ramen was on my birthday.
Look, it's a dog.
Oh yeah.
Look, it's a dog.
Look, Hero, it's a cat. You see him? It's a cat. He doesn't care.
I have no pets to join you. They're outside. I did learn from Roseanne the other day that I need to move to Nevada
Because it's
because
cheap.
you can have an otter there.
Oh, God! I should have saw that one coming.
Did Tiger King teach you nothing?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's not like that I have the money for it anyways. But like, I legit thought like, what if I fostered an otter? Like, what if like someone had an otter and I could just go there when I wanted to visit to see this otter?
Isn't there an otter?
Like a zoo.
Yeah. Isn't there otters at the
I
zoo?
know. Yeah, but you can't really interact with them. That's the one thing that I still want to go. Like, I know you could go to the petting zoo in Washington, but I know obviously due to COVID it's not open for petting zoos, so I have to wait. But one day I will get to meet an otter, and I'm gonna be really happy when that
Are you
happens.
gonna name it something?
No, because they probably already have names,
Not gonna give like a
like
nickname?
really cute ones.
I like.
I think-
Meh.
Otters are
So
so freaking cute. I sent a video to Jordan the other day on Instagram because it was an otter going into water for the first time, and it was okay. I'm not gonna lie. The first minute and a half was it whining, and I could see why that would sound really annoying. But when it got into the water and it was swimming, I was like, this is the most precious thing ever. You're so sweet.
I feel like Hero's staring right at you too.
Dude. Hi, Hero. What you doing, little
And
guy?
now he's like slowly sinking down.
Yeah.
Time
Hero.
to go.
What you doing?
Yeah, he wants to go outside, don't you? You want to go outside, Hero? Yeah.
Oh, look at those eyes. Say
Go
it again.
outside? Go outside? You want to go outside? Yeah. Let's go outside. Come on.
All
He's
right,
so
yeah,
cute.
I'm gonna go.
No,
yeah,
that
let's
makes
get out
sense.
of here. Steph, you go eat.
Yes.
Jordan, take the dog for the walk.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you guys for hanging
Bye,
out with us.
guys.
Bye,
Thanks
everybody.
for hanging
thank you, everybody.
out.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
See you next week. Oh yeah, we still have time before we do our Christmas stuff.
Yes, I'm gonna end the stream now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.